What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. Happy birthday to Empires and Puzzles. Would you believe it's been 7 years that we've been playing this game? Well, not personally. I think I've been playing for about 6, but got in pretty early. But we are celebrating the 7th birthday, 7th anniversary of Empires and Puzzles, and they've released 2 new heroes into the portal, and it's a revival of the Gargoyles heroes. So of course we're going to have a look at these 2 new guys. They look pretty weird looking. I'm not going to say insane, but yeah, definitely there's some insanity in here. But we're going to have a look at these new heroes and see if they are going to be game changing for the 7th birthday, the 7th year of Empires and Puzzles. So let's get into the portal and let's have a look at these heroes. This is going to be my first time having a look at these heroes. I have put it off because I really love to look at heroes when they get released into the game, so I can get an initial reaction and we can go over them that way. So we're going to start off with the face of the portal, which is this tubby looking guy called Garten. He is a nature hero. He is of the sorcerer class, so that's pretty cool. Gives him the chance to delay and drop the mana generation of the enemy. That's all right. Now the Gargoyle family we haven't seen in a while, so just for a recap, they get a bonus for 1, 2, or 3 heroes, which is an immunity to poison damage, immunity to poison and burn, or an immunity to poison, burn, and water. So they're really good in terms of blocking status elements, and definitely when it comes to that new hero Gigi Jing, still can't remember her name properly, but the scorpion hero from the Three Kingdoms, the Gargoyles really do make a good case for being good defensive heroes against her, sorry. And then the passive, so this is a soft skin passive. So we've had the stone skin. So now every time this gargoyle casts a special skill, their soft skin activates. Now soft skin resists 4 mana reductions for this gargoyle, so it doesn't affect anybody else. But I mean, mana reductions, are they really as common? I think I prefer the stone skin, to be fair, because it's quite cool that they resist mana reductions, and of course there are heroes out there that do that, but not as many as there are heroes that do damage. So if you can reduce damage to 1, I kind of prefer that. Maybe they felt the stone skin passive was a bit too hard, a bit too hardcore. So now we've got the soft skin. I'm going to say that's a bit of a downgrade, to be fair. Now let's have a little look at what's going on here with the stats. If we just switch off the max power preview for a second, we can see Garten running a team power of 1005. The attack is pretty good, 1007. Defense of 1042, so really beefy there. And 1689 on the health, so really nothing to complain about in terms of the stats. Now the special skill is called Bone Club Party. You can see that bone club in his hand with the, what are those, strawberries, raspberries, something like that attached. But anyways, yeah, he looks like he's having a good time anyway. So Bone Club Party is running at average speed, and at average speed, Garten's going to reduce the max health of all enemies by 700. That's a pretty big reduction, and the effect, of course, is stronger against targets with boosted health. Just to recap on the way that works, any boosted health is reduced by an additional 700 on top of the 700 that he already does. If it does go below the boosted health cap, it would be whatever's above the boosted health cap. And then all allies counterattack with 115% of the damage received, and received 50% of counterattack damage as boosted health for the following 4 turns. That is awesome. You know, I always say that I love an attacker that can heal. A counter-attacker that can boost health is just as good. And it's a pretty decent amount, 50% of the counter-attack, so it's 115% of any damage they do to you. And you're going to be receiving 50% of that as boosted health. So if there's no dispel happening, I think that's going to be really, really impactful, and a very, very good supportive hero. Now, not only that, but all allies are immune to new status elements that affect healing for 4 turns. That sucks, because you really want to get rid of that boosted health. And he removes status elements that affect healing from all allies. Okay, I mean, this hero is absolutely incredible. I would say just a great supportive hero, very difficult, very tricky to deal with. I mean, I would say straight away, I mean, you're going to want to boost up because he's just reduced your health by 700. But the problem is this last part where the all sorry, where is it now? All allies are immune to new status elements that affect healing and remove status effects that affect healing. There was something in there. Nah. So you can get away with a dispel on this hero. So I would say you want to counter attack. Definitely ready to, I mean, a dispel ready to dispel the counter attack, because otherwise they're just going to be healing every time you hit them for the following 4 turns if you don't have one ready to go. And then the immunity to status elements that affect healing's probably not going to play that big of a part when he's giving it to the allies. But you know, it does make sure that whatever heal that you have ready to go on your team, if you do have Garten, is going to apply. So it's kind of a niche effect, actually, that last one, but the first and second parts of his special are where it's at. And this is going to be a pretty great hero. I wouldn't say so much like a team destroying hero, but he's going to be frustrating as hell and really fun to play around with. I do love counterattack heroes, especially when you're going up against these super overpowered damage dealers, or when you're playing through events and things like that where the heroes are just dealing boatloads of damage. Pop this counter attack up and it's going to be boosting your health. So really good. The limit breaks will give you the damage reduction as well, which is an awesome ether talent, and the stats will just go absolutely through the roof. So congrats if you do manage to pull Garten. I would say that you've got an absolute S tier hero in Garten, just really great and really fun looking as well. You're going to enjoy opening up the card every time. Now, the other hero that we've got in this portal is going to be this little guy called Pophit. Pophit or Pophit. Maybe he's just made a pop hit and he wants everyone to know about it. So anyways, Pophit, he's going to be of the wizard class. So he gets the chance to jinx, 25% chance to deal extra damage per active buff the enemies have. That's a pretty cool talent class, depending on whether he deals damage or has anything to do with buffs. Again, he benefits from the same Gargoyle family passive, so we won't go over that again. Family bonus, sorry. And then the passive is the soft skin again. So this one has a soft skin for 3 turns. So I'm assuming that this is going to have to do with speed, in the way that we see with the other gargoyles with the stone skin. Yeah, so he's running at fast speed, which means that he only gets 3 turns of the soft skin. Just to recap, that resists 3 mana reductions for that gargoyle, and the effect can't be dispelled, so it's not a 3-turn effect, it's for 3 mana reduction. So you're really going to struggle to reduce these heroes' mana via special skills or via whatever else black magic that you've got going on. Now, if we switch the max power preview off, again, a team power of 1005, the attack is at 1038, defense of 10,000, geez, one day we'll get there, 1025, and health of 1645. So really respectable stats across the board for Pophit. And then his special is one hit wonder, so it is the Pophit. So at fast speed, the target and nearby enemies get negative 30% defense for 3 turns. That is awesome because he applies a defense down first. If the effect's removed before the duration ends, the target with the effect suffers 643 damage. So watch out, Equalizer Wars. You got another extreme damage dealer with the effects being removed, and then deals 390% damage to the target and nearby. I mean, at fast speed with 1,000+ attack stat, that is gonna hurt. Plus, he's dealing the damage after he reduces the defense. This guy's a little destroyer. And then nearby allies receive soft skin, which resists the next mana reduction. So a single turn soft skin, then that effect can't be dispelled. I'm not too worried about the last point of this guy's special, but the beginning, the first 2 are just insanely good. So reduction of defense up front. So priority, he reduces the defense. He then gives that effect which runs for the next 3 turns, so that if you cleanse off the defense down, you're going to be taking 643 damage to the target and nearby. And then on top of that, he whacks everybody for 390% damage, so to the target and nearby. That is just an insane special. I really want this hero. He is just absolutely awesome. I'd be hard pressed to pick between the two, but if I had to just pick one, I'm a fan of massive damage and defense down, so I think Pophit would be my gargoyle if I had to pick one of the two. Now, I want to say, obviously, congrats if you do manage to grab this guy. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, he benefits from the attack up ether talent as well. So that's just adding insult to injury. I mean, look at it, 1406 attack, dealing 390% damage to the target and nearby at fast speed. This guy's going to kill some people, man. Yeah, just an absolutely insane hero. I am loving these 2 new heroes that we've got in this portal. So I want to say, yeah, if you manage to get either of those, you can consider yourselves very, very lucky. We do have the option to change around featured heroes, which I do love. And you've got some incredible, incredible featured heroes in here. So I need to mention this. I mean, this is a Covenant Summon worthy list. In fact, maybe even better than Covenant Summon worthy list. I'd be hard pressed to choose between them. I think maybe Charles, just an absolute monster. You know, Relius, I absolutely love Relius, but probably Nautica would be a great pick. And then look down here, you've got Luna, Shacklebolt, Timaeus. Oh my goodness, they know the heroes that we want. I mean, if this list appeared in Soul Exchange, you would be all in. I would gladly exchange 35 stars for any one of these heroes that you've got, that you're able to choose from. Let's have a quick look at the odds. So we've got a legendary featured hero of 1%. Legendary non-featured of 1.5%. I believe the non-featured are going to be the same as normal without costumes. And then we've also got a +1 on this summon, where for each summoned legendary hero, you're going to get another non-featured legendary hero as a bonus. So remember, you're not going to get 2 featured legendary heroes. That would just be too much, I guess. Although it would be really nice. And if you do 10 pulls, you get a slice of birthday cake. So you get some rare and epic ascension materials, limit break materials, class emblems, trainer heroes, and food bundles. And you got 30 cakes in stock, so you fill your boots if you want to. So that is pretty much it on the birthday summon portal for now. Please do let me know what you think of Garten, and also what you think of my man Pophit. And good luck in your summons. Please do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already and you don't want to miss any future videos. But until next time, I'll say see you all again later. Bye for now.